Welcome to the first episode of the MIVIA Road Series. I'm Simon and I'm here to show you the best roads in the UK and beyond that you simply have to drive. Some of you might have seen in our first video, we took a 25-year-old Audi TT halfway across Europe and we drove some of the best roads in the world, proving that you don't need a dream car for a dream trip. This channel is for those that want to explore more, plan better, and take their adventures to the next level. Every episode, we're going to be reviewing a new road and giving you more inspiration to get out there and to plan better trips. And here we are in North Wales, for the first episode, reviewing what I think is one of the best roads in the UK, the B4391. So here we are in North Wales on the outstanding B4391. Now, nice Ferrari. First off, massive thank you to Jordan at JRP Autos, who's actually a MIVIA partner, who's let us use this Focus RS today. It's running about 430 brake horsepower, so it's been played with. It's a Dream Science Stage 2 for those of you that are interested. And I must admit, on a road like this, it's a lot of fun. So we're not here to review cars, we're here to review roads. And this road, for me, is one of the best in the UK. It's got everything. It's got sharp bends, it's got long bends, it's got smooth tarmac, which is a rarity. It's got amazing views, and it just gives you more and more. And this section of the road that we're actually reviewing today is really only half of it. The full route, starting from just outside Festiniog and heading towards Welshpool, is nearly 42 miles long and lasts about an hour. This section that we're going to review today at the top from Festiniog heading east towards Bala is only about 12 miles, I think, but might even be a little bit less. But it's such a great road. Now, it is narrow in places, you're going to be able to see that, and there's lots of hidden crests and blind bends. This little section here is a bit like a corkscrew. It's treacherous when it's wet, but it's bone dry today, and genuinely this is some of the best tarmac that you're going to get in the UK. Those people that do drive overseas and do the European tours, you'll know how lucky you are, because the tarmac is so smooth, and it's just one less thing that you really shouldn't have to worry about. Some of the roads in the UK, we know that the tarmac and the road surfaces aren't the best, but this is really, really good. Now, there are some hazards on this road. There's a cattle grid, which we're about to approach now, and you will see some animals. Lots of sheep on this road, so you've got to have your wits about you. But yeah, this is just a great road. So we've gone through that first little section from Festiniog, which is quite tight and twisty and narrow. And the visibility, I mean, the views are fantastic, but the visibility, it's not the best. But here now, as we get into the open stretch, you can start to see the visibility improves. This is a lovely bend here. I mean, those views are just absolutely beautiful, and on a nice day, not only can you see for miles, but where else would you want to be? North Wales has got some of the best roads in the UK, and I'm sure lots of people will agree with me. The one thing I will say about this road is it's never really that busy either. We come here quite a lot, we film quite a lot, and wow, this car of course makes it quite easy to push on, handles very well. One thing I will say about the road surface is this has been lowered, this car, and it is a little bit not bumpy, but you can tell it's got lowered springs on, or coilovers, or whatever it has. But the tarmac being good, it just, you know, it really sticks. It's not crashy. What a great section of road this is. Got to concentrate at the same time. Yeah, there's some little raises here. This is a little rise that if you hit a little bit too quick, it's going to catch you out. There's a little concrete bridge there that would be very unforgiving if you were a bit silly. But the visibility here is just brilliant. I can see that there's a bike coming the other way over this next little section. It'll catch you out if you're not careful, because there's actually two bends here. So we should see our biker friend, there he is. And you can see a bit of a climb here again. There's a hidden crest, a bit of a blind bend. I'm quite clearly not a co-pilot, if my terminology isn't the best, but this is a completely hidden jump there. Again, that's another one. Catch you out if you're not careful. But I haven't seen a car come this way. I've not got behind anybody yet. And I quite often drive this road on a Saturday evening, and I could be up and down this road maybe for half an hour and not see anybody. And of course, I've cursed myself because I'm approaching somebody now in front of me in a Z4. They've got the roof down, they're having a great day. I'm gonna just go past them because they're not quite enjoying it as much as I am. Make sure I'm not going too crazy. What a little section that is. And again, you can see the visibility here is just, you can see for miles down the road. So, you know, if there is something that's slow moving in front of you, you can overtake. There's some dips here, so anyone with a lower car may need to be careful about grounding out, because they can catch you by surprise. Now we're entering a little section here that is quite twisty, and it's downhill, heading east from Festiniog towards Bala. This bit is downhill, so you do have to be very careful. Anyone again that drives lots of roads like this will know. Driving downhill with enthusiasm, you need to be good on the brakes. So we're coming to the last little stint of this half of the B4391. Some people there taking some pictures. There's another cattle grid here. But yeah, this is the last little section of the B4391 that we're actually going to review in this video. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn around and drive the other way and head west, almost from the Bala side to the Festiniog side. But again, visibility great. Surface isn't quite as good this side, marginal, but lovely twists, lovely turns, plenty of space. You know, it's not super narrow here. And yeah, as you drop down this road here, there's a lovely big lay-by on the right-hand side just before the junction. And yeah, we've taken plenty of pictures there. Great photo opportunity. Straight away, the first thing you see, of course, is the elevation changes when you drive it this way. Certainly coming into this section, I mentioned that driving downhill, you have to be sort of sharp on the brakes, and it's right. But of course, driving downhill, you don't see as much of the road in front of you, whereas as you're approaching a section here now, you can see it. Hopefully the camera will pick it up. As we're climbing, we can see so much road. And I know that when we come round this bend here, not this one, maybe not the next one or even the next one, but one of these bends that we come round in a second, you can see literally half a mile up the road, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is a road that, from an enthusiast's perspective, this little corkscrew bend here is just fantastic. I love that. Yeah, look at that. You can see all the way up the road. Here's the dip. There you go. Not my car. Don't want to ground it out. But yeah, you can drive as an enthusiast. Drive it. This is just such an amazing road to drive because it gives you everything. But as a biker, I can imagine that this road would be just fantastic, because you've got the visibility, you've got the twists, you know, you've got plenty of sections to open up the throttle to get past people if you're approaching slower moving traffic, of course, making sure that you stay under the speed limit. But yeah, I mean, I've seen the camper, you know, you very often will see lots of motorhomes and campers on these roads because there's some fantastic places to stay. You know, I mean, Bala is one of the most beautiful places in North Wales and there's lots to do. Oof, always catches me out that little jump. Again, just doing the speed limit and I'm lifted off my seat, which is pretty impressive because I'm quite heavy. This is such a great section. Just be careful, there's some sheep on the left hand side there. You can see clearly the animals, they roam free. But again, look at the width of the road. There's a van coming, no problem. Don't have to be standing on the brakes, there's plenty of room. And again, this section here where I talked about the little bridge, cut a little bit there I think. This section here where we come out of the woods almost and we come into that open area, the visibility just absolutely gives you everything that you need. And again, those people that drive a lot of roads like this enthusiastically or maybe just, you know, respectfully, one of the big things that really fills you with confidence is visibility. I've done a lot of European driving and a lot of the Swiss passes in particular. Look at that, look at that. A lot of the Swiss passes in particular, they give you such confidence because you can see for miles and you can see, you know, literally 3, 4, 5 kilometers ahead. And you know that you've got a bit of free rein to go and enjoy yourself. Responsibly, of course. Now, give this guy a little bit of respect in his camper van. Just talking about camper vans, of course. He's got his bike on the back. He's got something on the roof. I'm guessing he could probably live off grid, this guy. So I'm going to overtake him, am I? Yes, I am. Thank you very much, my friend. You don't need to be across both lanes. And you can see, again, this is just, what a road. What a road. What a road. Oh, and what a car. You know, I've never driven one of these Focuses before. And I definitely will tell you later in the video, this car is for sale. Don't want to run a bird over. This car is for sale currently with JRP Autos. Jordan very kindly let us use it for shooting this video today. What a car for these roads. I think this one's about 430 brake horsepower. Suspension obviously has been set up. I'm not getting anywhere near as much out of the car as probably it has, but you know, I'm driving, I'm filming, I'm talking, I'm thinking, but yeah, just place it so well on the road. It makes a lovely noise. I'm sure you can probably hear it. It's another one of those corkscrewy type bends. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Yeah, just entering the sort of final third of the road going the other way, heading west. And you can see it's a little bit claustrophobic up here. It's not as bad, nowhere near as bad as a lot of roads but when you've been treated to that open landscape, the walls sort of certainly make the road close in on you a little bit. Got some really tight bends, and here we go again. Look at these views. Now, my Welsh pronunciation isn't the best, but I'm going to have a go. The view that you can see in the background there, the backdrop, is Blaenau Festiniog. And again, please correct me in the comments. There's a lot of slate mining done around here, and I tell you what, if you want to find a beautiful road to drive with some amazing backdrops and great scenery to take some pictures, again, for me, this is one of the best ones in the UK. And it's bold. I know it's bold. And there's lots of roads that we're going to review as part of this series. And please, if you think you've got a road that is worth reviewing, send it in to us and we'll go and we'll review it. And maybe we'll review it with you, you know, and we can ask you why you think it's so good. But as we approach now the end of the B4391, heading in the opposite direction, we take in those views. What a road, what a road. If you have never driven the B4391, I would honestly really encourage you to come to North Wales, to plan a route. Use the MIVIA app, of course. Plan a route, include the B4391, maybe only include this half section, maybe include all of it, but don't miss it out. This is genuinely, for me, one of the best roads in the UK, and for me, I'm very, very lucky. I live just over the border. It's about an hour away from me, and it's one that over the years I've driven and ridden, and it's right up there. It really is. The B4391 isn't just a great road, it's the kind of route that keeps you coming back for more. But finding roads like this, planning them, driving them how you want, it can get tricky. Let me show you how we make that part easy. I'm going to show you how easy it is to plan a route using the planner on the website, save it, and then access it immediately in-app, ready to drive or share with friends. So you're going to go to the getmivia.app website and you're going to select plan route. Now, it's really important you always remember to log in, because if you don't log in and you build a route and try and save it, it won't work and it's very frustrating. So you're logged in, you're going to go back to the route planner and you can see the map on the right hand side and you can see your destination boxes on the left hand side. Now, a top tip from me is always start with a rough location. So I'm going to say Chester. Now I'm going to go to Bala in North Wales, carefully selecting the right Bala because there could be multiple ones around the world. And you can see here that that has generated a fast route from the centre of Chester to the centre of Bala. Now what we're going to do is we're going to refine that route a little bit first. And what we're going to do is we're going to refine the start point, because we don't want to go from the centre of Chester. We actually want to go from the end of Wrexham Road here, where there is a Starbucks. So we're going to drop a pin on the map here. That will automatically drop it to the end of the route. But what we're going to do is drag it to the top, and then we're going to remove Chester. So our start location has been replaced. And you can see there, that's exactly where we want to start from. Now, we are going to head to Bala, but we're not going to go the fastest route. We're going to go via Mold, and we're going to go via Ruthin. And we're going to do that because there's a fantastic road here called the A494. And if we just add another point here, we'll be able to dictate that that's the route that we take. Now again, what I'm doing here is being very careful to check that it's not going to send me on any crazy detours. Perfect. And that's sending me through the centre of Ruthin and then out towards Bala. Now, what I want to do is actually drive the B4391, which is a fantastic road. Hopefully you'll have seen the review. So what I'm going to do here is drop another couple of pins. And this actually is the B4391 here. And again, I'm always reordering these points to make sure I go exactly where I want to. And here we go. This is the end of the B4391. And I'm just going to drag it up there. Now, I do want to go to Bala, but I don't want to go to the end of this road and drive it. I want to go down here. So I'm going to drop another pin. And again, I'm going to reorder it. And you can see I've got just over 2 hours, 2 hours, 20 minutes, just under 100 miles. I'm not going to go to the centre of Bala. I'm going to go to the lake here. I'm going to get an ice cream, hopefully, if it's sun shining. So I can delete Bala. And there we have it. 94.96 miles, 2 hours, 17 minutes. I'm going to save that route as SW Test YouTube. What do you think? I'm going to leave it public so that you can all see it. It is an exhilarating route, this one. It's very scenic. And you can see the options here that I'm selecting with the road type to give other users an idea as to the type of road conditions to expect. A and B roads for this one, all tarmac. Some sections are narrow. It's an exhilarating pace because it's mostly national speed limit. It's very twisty in places. There are some speed cameras, go safe. There are lots of animals, go extra safe. And there are some hazards. There's lots of lay-bys. There's 2 or 3 tremendous viewing points on this route. And if you can't take any good pictures of your car or bike or camper or whatever it is that's your pride and joy on this route, then I think you need to get a new phone or a new camera. There are several fuel stops. And it is as easy as that. That route is now in-app, ready to drive. Why not go and give it a run and let us know what you think? And that's how you do it. From idea to ignition, your perfect route is fully mapped and ready to drive. But MIVIA is more than just a route planner. It's a project born from passion and frustration. Because behind every turn, there is a bigger story as to why we built this. This all started because we were frustrated with planning tools that just weren't built for road trips. MIVIA exists because we feel finding and driving the best roads should be easy and not stressful. We're building a platform that makes it easier for you to plan, explore, and drive all of your favourite roads without the friction. But MIVIA isn't just about planning better, it's about driving more. And as a result, we're focused on making every journey more rewarding too. This is where the MIVIA Premium membership comes in. We're building MIVIA to be different to any other app or solution that's out there in the market, because we don't believe that hiding routes and IP behind a paywall is fair. We want everybody to get out there, regardless of what they drive or ride, and enjoy the open road just like us. So what we're doing is we're working with partners that are going to reward our members with commercial deals, benefits, discounts, and so on that make your motoring and travel lifestyle a lot more affordable. Today has also given me the opportunity to use 2 other partners that we have in app. Cover for short-term insurance and Quadlock. And everyone knows I've got a Quadlock in every vehicle because it's the best product on the market. So just want to say a big thanks to Jordan at JRP Autos, who's one of our partners, for letting us use this amazing Focus RS today. It's performed absolutely fantastically on this road, and I'm sure it would on any other road. Jordan's got this car for sale currently, and I think it's a great deal. And I'm actually going to flash up on screen now Jordan's contact details. If you're interested in this car, please get in touch with Jordan at JRP Autos. Another one of our partners, Lilly and Stanley Finance, have actually presented us with some numbers, some representative numbers for you to buy this car if you were interested in financing it. And I'm going to put those numbers on the screen as well here and their contact information. Now, if you finance a car with Lilly and Stanley, if you finance this car with Lilly and Stanley, you'll earn £50 in Amazon vouchers back. You can earn up to £250 in Amazon vouchers back financing a car with Lillian Stanley through MIVIA. And with Jordan, if you're interested in selling your car, Jordan will also give you a 1% cashback on whatever valuation he gives you. So that means if you sell a car for £30,000 as a MIVIA member, he'll give you an extra 300 quid. So you can see the benefits are starting to build up now. If you have a business, or you're part of a business, or you maybe even think that there is a business out there that would be a good fit for MIVIA, why not get in touch and tell us all about that business, and let's see if we can do a deal for you, the members. Being part of MIVIA doesn't just give you better tools to plan and drive. It opens up a world of benefits built around how you live and drive. And now to you guys. We'll be getting loads of emails and DMs asking all sorts of questions about how the app works, how to plan, where do you find features. So what we're going to do in every episode is go through a list of FAQs and actual questions that you, the members, have sent in. So here goes. First question, how do I stop the app from rerouting me? Now the beautiful thing about this is the app will not reroute you. If you plan a route, as soon as you enter that navigation screen, that is the route that you will drive. With other navigation solutions, we all know that even if you plan a route meticulously, on the day when you're ready to drive it, it will still try and get you there short or fast, and it might send different people in different directions. Next question, can I share my routes with friends? Yes, you can. That feature is already available in-app. You can create a route and either make it public or private. Either way, you can share that link with your friends for them to drive and enjoy. What's the best way to discover new drives? Currently, we're doing our best to add as many routes as we can to the library. However, the app is going to grow and the library is going to grow with you guys, the members, uploading your favorite roads and routes. So please get onto the planner, have a play around, build some routes, save them, make them public, and let other people get out there and drive them and rate them and review them. Can I use it worldwide? Yes, you can. So we have a lot of interest from people in Australia and South Africa and North America, but we've been downloaded already in over 103 countries, and the app works globally. Our mapping and navigation partner, TomTom, is one of the best and most robust navigation solutions in the world. So literally, you can use MIVIA everywhere. This is why we're building MIVIA, to bring people, passion, and roads together. So if you're ready to start your next road adventure, just download the app, search a route, and drive. Or if you want to plan your own, head to the website, create it, post it, and share it with others to inspire them to get out on the open road. And if you like the B4391, go into the app, search it in the library, drive it, and let us know what you think. And if you've enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. We're going to be bringing you a new road or route every few weeks, and maybe you've got something that you want us to drive and review. If so, get in touch, and we'll see you soon.